Apply it. How do you apply it? My question. It's making this consciously stopping. If you gotta look schizophrenic and talk to yourself, I don't care. You know, what are you saying to yourself? Literally, talk to yourself in your head. Don't do it out loud because you just look weird. And say, you know, how am I gonna look at this thing? So, Abdul says, hey, you want to sneak out and go punch Ahmed in the face. I don't know. Okay? I'm using very silly examples. Everybody can elaborate. We will elaborate something. I can say, hey, let's put my worldly vision on. That would be awesome. We can videotape it too. Hey, I got my phone, and we'll videotape it. Okay, when he goes to sleep. He goes to sleep late, so I'll have to wait. Or I could put my Muslim vision glasses on. Okay? And I can say, yeah, you know, that's probably not halal. That's probably not a good thing for me to do, is punch my Muslim brother in the face. Okay? So that's what I mean. Make that conscious decision in your head. Alright? Say to yourself, you know, how am I going to look at this? Am I going to look at this from the way of this world, which we're all used to, myself included? Okay? Alhamdulillah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. Or am I going to take the higher road? And we'll talk about it tomorrow. We have a session tomorrow, inshallah. Just do it, inshallah, till tomorrow. Practical examples. Alright? You could be taking out the garbage for your parents. Now, the difference between you and a garbage man at that point is not very much. And usually, I don't know about you, when I take out the garbage for my parents, I usually wear very, like, raggedy clothes. I mean, I'm like, you know, either sitting at home in my pajamas or something, you know, not like presentable clothes. I'm wearing clothes, just, you know, it's all, you know, my sweater, or I'll put on my dad jacket, it's like too big on me, I'll put on flip-flops even though it's snowing, you know, and I'll walk out and dragging like this garbage. So, like, here's this, like, bum dragging this garbage, but with our Muslim vision on, do we realize we're like, it's like we're walking to Jannah. I mean, it's funny, yeah. But it's a different world. We're not used to it. We're walking to Jannah because why? Why are we walking to Jannah? We're just to our parents. Give me as much garbage as, is there more garbage? I'd like to take this path down to Jannah. You literally see things differently. You see things differently. Listening to our parents instead of saying, oh, you know, I want to go to Cedar Point with my friends, or I want to go blah, 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 or something. You know, you'll see Cedar Point, I swear to God, you will see it as if you were in that van was going to be engulfed by the hellfire. Because your parents told you not to go, and if you went, you'd be disobeying your parents. And if anything happened to you while you were disobeying your parents, you are royally in a bad situation. Okay? In a very bad situation. With Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So put this Muslim vision on, and staying at home doesn't look so bad. How long are we going to live? How long are our, you know what I'm saying? The longest one out of us will live 120 years, 130 years, you know what I'm saying? And then what? So that one time I didn't listen to my parents. You can't take that back. You can't take that back. Okay? The second example is the example we used and we kind of alluded to in the thing, 3 minutes I'm done, is the example of, we're at school and there's the youngest person here is 12th grade, that person's 12 years old, right? Maybe younger? So what grade are you in? So yeah, you guys still deal with boy-girl stuff at school. I mean, it's not like, you know, something, alhamdulillah, it's been starting very early. I mean, there's no shying away from it, alhamdulillah, in this country. So when you see a girl at school, or for the sisters, when you see a boy at school or a guy at school, you know, that might be a good-looking guy, or that might be a good-looking girl, okay, and they might even come and approach you, and they might come try to talk to you, and alhamdulillah, mashallah, you know, props to our sisters who are wearing hijab. I mean, it takes, I don't know if I could, it's just so awesome. I mean, how much of us guys have the strength? Takbir. I mean, mashallah. But my point is that despite even putting on hijab, sometimes we have guys approaching, and you get to high school and you'll see this. I mean, I went to a public high school, and I mean, this happened all the time. And so what happens is you'll see these people in the hallway or in school or in class or whatever, and instead of seeing them as, you know, this pretty girl or this good-looking guy, or, you know, even though they're approaching you, you literally see it as like a shaitan walking down the hall. You see a walking flame. You're like, oh my God, you know, where's the fire extinguisher? Because I'm about to get, you know, lit on fire. I mean, this is, it really changes. I mean, I'm being sarcastic in my example, but really the world changes. I mean, you put on these glasses and things don't seem like the way that they were. And when we're on, the other example that I use is when we're on Facebook. And I want to admit something, that initially I wasn't a big proponent of Facebook. I still don't have a Facebook. That's not because I don't want to have a Facebook. It's because I just never got around to making one. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a Facebook. But the point is, initially Facebook was kind of misused. But now, no, you can't say anything about Facebook. MashaAllah, look at how the Muslims are using it in the Middle East. I mean, this is awesome. And you can use it for khair. I mean, my grandma has Facebook. MashaAllah. So, you're on Facebook. I mean, And I know a lot of our communication, unfortunately, Nabil, I'm going to attest to your point, I'm going to allude to your point again. A lot of our communication doesn't even happen face-to-face again. I mean, we're lucky if we talk on the phone. I mean, most of our communication by email or there's chatting on Facebook, right? You can chat. This is so old, oh my God. Or so out of touch, not old. I'm sorry, I'll get one inshallah when I get back. So whatever, you're chatting with somebody on Facebook, and I mean, they're like, you know, did you see that so-and-so? We always use sisters to talk about backbiting, but I think brothers backbiting more than sisters. Because they're just more casual about it, the brothers. So it seems like they're backbiting more. But if anything, we're equal. Alright? So do you see this brother? I mean, he was talking so much smack in basketball today. You know, forget him. Let's, you know, whatever. Like, let's not talk to him, or let's, you know, let's just ignore him at school tomorrow, or whatever. I mean, with my superficial vision, with my materialistic vision, yeah, he hurt me on a personal level, and I want to get back to him on a personal level. But I put on my Muslim vision, and I remember, that, you know, probably the Muslim way to take is to forgive somebody. Okay? Probably the Muslim way to take is to not ignore this brother and to, you know, confront maybe them if that's the best way. You know, everybody knows their individual situation. And you know, say, hey, you know, why don't we not do that? I think it would be better if we talk to them, and I think that's kind of immature, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? There's very mature ways about approaching these things. Okay, so that's one example. And Facebook also comes with a lot of other things. I mean, there's intergender talking. I mean, I think poking somebody on, you guys still poke on Facebook, right? It's not like a thing of the past. So I think poking in Facebook is the same thing as poking in real life, or befriending in Facebook is the same thing as befriending in real life. I mean, that's how bad society has gotten, but that's the reality of our situation. So if you have, you know, Allah, you're making jokes with a guy online, or you're making jokes with a girl online, or even it's a Muslim brother or sister, oh, Allah, we all mean well, we're in class together, I'm asking them for help. That is the latest. Nobody, please. I'm asking for advice on homework. That's the latest. There's plenty of people you could ask besides a good-looking girl or a good-looking guy in class. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, but the point is, a lot of intergender talking happens on, you know, or between gender, just like medical. What's between, what's within. A lot of conversation between the genders happen on Facebook. And, you know, the high road to take would be to say that, you know, this is the same thing that I'd be doing in real life. I mean, I can't joke around with Brother Ahmed, or I can't joke around with Sister Aisha if I wouldn't do this with her in real life, and I shouldn't do this with her in person because it's inappropriate, and it's just we'll stop at that, it's inappropriate. So the same etiquettes that apply outside of Facebook apply in Facebook, in whatever kind of messenger system you use. Last thing, music. Now, we can, Brother Sa'ad Qadri, and again, I'm also very, actually, kind of, I feel bad for you guys that you're sitting here listening to me when you have people like Sa'ad Qadri coming. I think they planned this, so I talk early, so I build up to, mashallah, Brother Sa'ad. He's awesome. He's just so cool. Like, I wish I could be like Brother Sa'ad Qadri. I mean, when he comes, he's a sponge. Just go like this and squeeze everything you can. Ask him every question, mashallah. He actually has a book that everybody here should read. I forget the name of the book, is blanking me.
The War Within the Hearts.
War Within the Hearts, yeah, mashallah. And sometimes he brings copies, so if we're lucky enough to bring a copy. When he visited Lansing, he bought a copy for all of us. I should mention that I'm from Flint, Michigan. The thing about music, listen. No, so people say, okay, music is a controversial issue, right? Have everybody heard that? It's controversial. Halal, haram. Okay, no respectable sheikh and no respectable person with any kind of knowledge will ever tell you, you know, when 50 Cent sings about candy shops and stuff, that's halal music. Because we know the innuendos behind these meanings. Okay? Nobody will tell you that, I don't know the recent people, you know, Eminem or whatever, that their music, where they're sitting there, you know, 50% of it is cussing, and 50% of it is singing about degrading women, and 50% of it is talking about drugs and how cool they are because they got shot, which, I mean, is the stupidest thing ever. I mean, oh, wow, good for you. You know what I mean? Nobody will tell you, no respectable scholar will tell you that music is halal. But I'm even talking about, you know, the music that maybe is neutral, that's, you know, sung by a male. I mean, that's one thing. You can't listen to females, and that's a given. For the brothers, I don't know. We'll ask Sheikh Sa'ad when he comes. I'm not anybody should ask questions about me. But the point is, I'm talking about myself. You know, I'm not going to talk about anybody else. If I was in the car and me and Ahmed, la samahullah, may Allah forbid, we got in a car accident and died, I'm telling you, I don't want to be listening to Tupac. I mean, Tupac has some good stuff. He has a song called Changes that talks about the plight of the African Americans. It's a wonderful. It has a lot of meaning. He also has a lot of other songs that are very moral. Regardless, even if I was listening to Changes, I would not want to die listening to Changes. I'd rather die listening to Surah Rahman or Surah Yasin. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way I look at it. I mean, that's me putting my Muslim vision on it. And, you know, Sometimes I slip, sometimes, my glasses kind of slip down and I gotta push them back up. I'm a nerd. But that's the way I look at it. So, inshallah, I don't think, alhamdulillah, I'm very happy you guys paid attention. And جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم ربنا وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.